Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Hello, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model weekly review for Monday the 24th to Friday the 28th of May the 5th, 2021. I've written up the weekly flows to get this underway. Basically, euro dollar then plus 14, so that means over the period 24th to 28th, the euro dollar as an FX pair gained 14 points or pips. Euro yen plus 123, euro pound minus 15, pound dollar plus 31, pound yen plus 164, and the dollar yen plus 93. If you plug that into the model, you get a negative unopposed driver in the yen at minus 380. No backdoor flows. The opposing positive flows mainly going into the pound at plus 210, into the euro at plus 122, and the dollar is the positive rock at plus 48. That's on activity of plus or minus 380. So over the last trading week, then we've had yen weakness driving. We've had pound strength, euro strength, and a bit of dollar strength. Obviously that doesn't tell the full story, but we'll go from there. We're going to start this now and write up the dailies, so don't go away. Right, welcome back. We've written up the dailies. So Monday then we had a positive opposed driver in the euro, plus 69. Front and back door flows mainly coming out of the dollar at minus 54, out of the pound at minus 32, and the yen was the positive rock at plus 17. Activity plus or minus 86. Tuesday, an unopposed positive driver in the euro, plus 105, no backdoor flows. The opposing negative flows coming out the pound at minus 44, out the yen at minus 33, and the dollar was the negative rock at minus 28. Activity plus or minus 105. Wednesday, a positive unopposed driver in the dollar this time, plus 128, no backdoor flows. The opposing negative flows mainly coming out the euro, minus 97, out the pound at minus 24, and the yen was the negative rock at minus 7. Activity plus or minus 128. We'll rattle through these because we'll do the analysis in a minute. Thursday then, we had a negative opposed driver in the yen at minus 137, front and backdoor flows. Mainly going into the pound at plus 127, into the euro at plus 30, and the dollar was the negative rock at minus 20. Activity plus or minus 157. Finally, Friday the 28th, we've got an unopposed negative driver in the pound, minus 41, no backdoor flows. The opposing positive flows mainly going into the dollar, plus 25, into the euro, plus 9, and the yen was the positive rock at plus 7. Activity plus or minus 41. Right, we're going to stop it there and do the analysis. Right, let's have a go at the analysis then. Just to remind you then, over the week then we had yen unopposed driving at minus 380, so yen weakness. The opposing positive flows mainly going into the pound at plus 210, into the euro at plus 122, and the dollar was the positive rock at plus 48. So we had yen weakness, pound strength, euro strength, and a bit of dollar strength. Pretty neutral on the dollar, but slightly positive. Right, so let's have a look at the US dollar index. Basically, it's bounced slightly off the double bottom. It's now at 90.05, so weak. The gold is finally getting the message. Excuse me, and it's about 0.20 from the modelled high. Oil, likewise, is on the up, 0.17 from the high. Wall Street's clawing its way back up to the high of 0.125 from the high. Likewise with the S&P, 0.11 from the high, and the tech is also gradually thinking about coming back at 0.25 from the high. The US 10-year, very choppy. You can see it's basically chopped, and it's ended up the price slightly higher than the last couple of days. So remember this is the price, so yields are relatively soft on the US 10, and the price has bounced, but yields are also relatively soft on the bund, so there's not much in it really. Copper Copper's bounced again. It's 0.33 from the high, and US steel's come back up. It's 0.29 for the high. So commodities are thinking about reluctantly coming back up. Right. So what's been knocking about? Well, basically, this week we had, a lot of stuff, but notably we had Wednesday the 26th, we had New Zealand rates decision, and Thursday we had US durables, which were soft, and GDP, which was slightly soft as well. So, and next week we've got Tuesday Reserve Bank of Australia rates decision, Tuesday the 1st, and Thursday we've got the AUD trade balance, and also the ADP report, which is the precursor to the NFP. And Friday we've got non-farm payrolls for the US. So it's non-farm payroll week next week. Okay, right. So let's have a look. Just what's been happening with our trades. Well, as you know, if you've been listening to the daily reviews, is that we were 6,500 points up. We then, when the year, basically we went back to more or less break even, and we're now plus 2,200 points profit approximately. So we've recovered about a third from the peak, and we're short USD, dollar, euro, pound, AUD, and we're short NZD, euro, pound, CAD, AUD. Now this week coming is likely to be the last knockings of messing about with the AUD. You've got this rates decision. You've got the for the AUD. You've got the trade balance, which will both be significant pieces of data. There's negative noise coming about the AUD in that Australia's maybe getting the virus kicking in, the COVID. So it's we've reduced our last week during the mayhem. We reduced our AUD NZD positions to the minimum, and we're still at the minimum. And it's possible that the AUD NZD is going to end up at the lows, sort of till about when's the data out? The trade balance is Thursday the 3rd. So it's possible the AUD could get hammered down till about Wednesday, late Wednesday. So the first 3 days could be quite interesting for the AUD. We're going to be looking to going fully back up to strength on long AUD against the NZD. So anyway, that's where we are. Difficult trading. We thought we'd got the whole platform stable, and then we had this situation. You only need to look at the US 10-year to see how crazy and mixed up the market is. It's just been like spiking and chopping around all over the place. So hope that was useful. We're going to do the sister video later today, which is the data cycle review. And if not, see you Monday for the daily briefing. Thank you very much.